Earlier today, 805 webcams at sunset, absolutely stunning at Pismo Beach today. You can check out these cameras at ksby.com and 805webcams.com. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s at the coast right now. They're running a little bit warmer than 24 hours ago. That's not a surprise. We're going to warm a little tomorrow. But fear not, temperatures are going to take a nosedive by the time we get into Thursday. Wednesday, a bit of a transition day on temperatures. There are some winds in the Gaviota Pass area. I've been talking about this in prior newscasts, that this week we're going to see quite a few events here that are going to be either advisory or near advisory criteria for southwest Santa Barbara County. Let's jump into it. Not a lot of cloud cover at the coast tonight. The increasing high pressure, the increase in terms of the wind helped mix out the clouds and squish them out. So beaches back into the mid 60s or so tomorrow. Going to be a pretty nice day. In fact, much of the morning into the afternoon in the 60s. Coastal valleys starting in the 50s, getting back up to the mid 80s. So another warm day in the coastal valleys. The South Coast, we're going to have a great day. Temperatures mid 70s, nearly 80 degrees in the afternoon. And the interior valley is going to be warm and warm somewhat early. By 11 o'clock, we're 80 or in the 90s at 1, the triple digits over the course of the afternoon. But it's essentially a one-off day because already on Wednesday, we're nosing down by 6 degrees and we really plummet after that on Thursday. Coastal valleys back off by 5 degrees and even the beaches will back off a little. Again, not much in the way of low cloud cover. This is what the modeling is saying about the cloud cover later on tonight. Midnight, 2 a.m., patches of it here and there, and maybe more so in the coastal valleys than at the beach. It's called reverse formation of low clouds because typically we start to see that at the beaches and then it rolls into the valleys. This might be the other way around. So as we get into Tuesday at noon, looking pretty good. Plenty of sunshine. Should be a really fantastic day. And again, my concern, since we're not having an advisory tonight, would be advisory potential winds both Tuesday and Wednesday for the Gaviota Pass area, southwest Santa Barbara County. Here's why we're seeing these changes. Right now, southwesterly flow, a little bit of a ridge in here, but then a larger trough tumbles into the area. So Wednesday, a transitional day, but Thursday, this trough is right on top of us through Northern California. So cool on Thursday, cool on Friday, but then it lifts out really quickly and a big ridge builds in its place. So what are we talking about? Warm tomorrow, big plummet, and then back up as we get towards Sunday and Monday in the forecast. Nationally, some big thunderstorms in northern Montana. This is a look at what's left over from Ernesto on the East Coast, caused all kinds of problems in Connecticut. It's still a hurricane, but what's interesting about it is it's going to make it across the pond and it's going to cause quite a bit of rain and wind in places like Ireland and Scotland over the next week. So we're going to have to follow that pretty carefully. Here you go for Tuesday. 79 Santa Maria, 78 Lompoc, 80 Santa Barbara, 100 degrees for Paso Robles. North Coast beaches, 60 to 70 degrees, which is not bad. Again, fairly warm day. 5 cities got temperatures in the 60s, 70s, and even some 80s away from the beach. 90s for the Santa Ynez Valley. Extended forecast shows that roller coaster ride all the way down to the low 80s in Paso on Friday before triple digits on Monday. SLO goes from the upper 80s back into the 70s. Santa Maria goes from the upper 70s to upper 60s. And Santa Barbara from about 80 down to 70 by Friday. Update 11.